there's someone who is really trying to get under your skin right now. I'm seeing them turn up the heat, and that the antidote is, okay, I'm seeing two things. They're like almost like trying to bring it to a boil and trying to like get you to get fired up and angry, and to kind of like give them a piece of they're trying to get you to lose your composure. And that the antidote is working with the energy of water. That came to me a lot. Kind of like just like cool it back down or even extinguish it. And with that, the angels and guides are telling me to work with them and to call on their help. So you can work with ascended masters, you can work with your angels, you can work with archangels, you can work with your ancestors, your spirit team, your guides. And what they're telling me is to not fall for this, to not fall for this ploy, because when it's weird too, because the energy gets really, really spicy and heated and weird when they have a distance from you, which is really interesting. And that when they're actually with you you guys are in the same presence of each other, you're near each other, that they play aloof, they play dumb, like, oh, I don't know what you're talking about. It's incredibly manipulative, and to not fall for it. And then the water theme shifted into them trying to actually bring you back down underneath, to take you away from the sun, the source of life, and to essentially get you, they want you to get so fired up so that you lash out, because that is a way that this energy vampire, because that is exactly how this energy is presenting itself to me. This is an energy vampire. This is someone who is either a narcissist or in that personality disorder, like either psychopathy or sociopathy. I've been doing a lot of brain search on these topics lately. I didn't even know you call it psychopathy until I started doing so much research, and I'm like, oh. So there's someone here operating from very ill intent. They do not have good intentions, and that's how you can also spot this. You know who this is. You know who this is. You already know. And I feel that you have been keen to this for a little bit now. This isn't breaking news to you. This is like help from your guides coming through right now for you. To not fall for the trap, and don't fall also for the mask and the show that they put on when they're with you, because I'm getting that when they're with you, they're all smiles, laughter. They give breadcrumbs, but because they don't give anything other than breadcrumbs, when you do get a breadcrumb, it feels like, oh my God, they're actually a nice human being. And then as you have more time and space away, you're more clear. That's another thing to pay attention to. You're more clear in that space. And that was one of the cards that came out, was the Six of Swords in reverse. Yeah, that's Cinderella's stepmom, the one that kept her locked away and like hid the key. With that evil cat, which is named Lucifer. Six of Swords, and it was in reverse. They don't want you to leave. They want to keep you buried and hidden. And I got the Sun in reverse, which this is that like Flight of the Conchords kind of guy. Or I don't watch Flight of the Conchords, but I did recently watch Moana, and so I recognized this character. And he's like shiny, and even like the song, like there's so much like putting on a show and you see the truth. And so the Ascended Masters have come through, and that you can work with them. Okay, so we have powerful, loving, and wise spiritual teachers are watching over you and guiding you. And then it says, take a divinely guided chance. All positive changes and successful ventures involve a degree of risk, and you are ready to follow your divine guidance to new territories. You are going to be leaving. It's not a matter of if, but when, and you already know this. You're actually planning this. And this person on some level is aware, and so they're being uncooperative, that you need to set very clear boundaries. But the thing with this person is, it's almost like setting boundaries. You just know they're going to be crossed no matter what. It's a losing game. And the boundary that you have to set is actual, like, permanent distance from this person. And so you already know that. And I'm here just to kind of like help you, like, just take a deep breath. Let's exhale that out. Let's do this again. If you're finding yourself just like you have a little bit of patience left, but not a lot. I just had a comment from YouTube come through of someone saying, I appreciate, like, this is, so there's that. That's like a validation to me right now from the Spirit for you, that if you found yourself in a position where you're like, your mind can't logic it, like how this person is, how there's so many question marks. If there are question marks, it's a no. If it's a yes, then it's a yes. If it's a no, it's a no. And if it's a, what's happening here? It's a no. So the guides are coming through to say it's okay. That we can, again, let's take a deep breath. And exhale out. And actually, let's do another one. Inhale in through the nose. Let this clear, fresh air fill you, and exhale out through the mouth, but make an ah sound. Ah. It doesn't have to be loud. You can whisper it if you don't want to make a lot of noise. Let's do one more. Inhale in, and I want you to visualize more of like a pink light. I'm also getting green light, and for some of you, white, some of you, blue. Okay, these colors have different meanings, so take them however they help you. If you chose the pink, it's to bring in more order and more joy. Okay, if you chose blue, it's to bring in wisdom. If you chose green, it's to bring in compassion and kindness. If you chose white, it's to bring in integrity and strength. All right, so do that a few times. Work with the colors. And on that exhale, we are going to focus on the ha or the ah sound, because it helps to release the emotion of chaos. Because that is what this person is trying to create within you, so that you kind of combust and then feel so bad about it that you like, I'm seeing someone who is highly empathic here, who is very sensitive, and who's genuinely a really good person. And I'm talking about you. And this energy vampire feeds off of that, as well as making sure that you stay in a position that you're kind of down, where you don't feel empowered, you don't feel like yourself, because it gives them an illusion, because it's an illusion of power. I'm sending you so much love. I really hope this helps. I hope this finds the person that needs it, because this is a test and you don't have to play the game. You can beat them at their own game, so don't let the emotions get you. Just do some breath work. I'm also seeing someone doing like a really hard core exercise, and also like going to a batting cage and hitting bats. If you have emotions inside you that are getting stirred up and you're feeling kind of riled, it's better that you go exercise and move your body and get it out, and don't fall for their trap of them wanting you to take it out on them, because it does put them in this weird, it doesn't make sense, it's not logical. But what I see is that you're done trying to balance this. You're not going to play mind games, except for their own, and beat them at it. Sorry, and this is the advice: to work with your angels, to set boundaries, to alchemize these emotions, and to bring in more balance and soothing qualities. So again, you can rewind, go back to the breath work if that helps with those colors and thinking about the virtues you want to call in as you inhale. You bring it in as you exhale, you release the chaos, okay? I'm sending you so much love. I really hope this helps. And I will see you in another video soon.